Hey guys, it's Abby. Sorry I haven't made a video in such a long time, but it's winter and I don't ride in the winter because I don't have an indoor. So I haven't been doing anything really since the first time the ground froze. The last time I rode was at a lesson at my aunt's house. And I know there's still stuff I can do. Even not in the winter, and I'm going to. I'm on Christmas break, and I don't know what I'm saying, but I got a new phone, so I can record from my phone now, which makes it 8 times easier. And I'm wrapped up in a blanket, if you're wondering why I look so weird, but I'm cold, so yeah. So I got my new phone, which makes it easier. I'm kind of sick, so that's why I'm like not talking right. But yeah, Elsa's been doing good. She's been chilling. There is really sad news, but I don't know if I ever really talked about him, but we had a pony. His name is Biscuit. Lacey, get out! He's a Hackney pony, and he was very old, but he was fine one minute, and we went out like an hour later, and he could barely stand, and we could tell something was wrong, and he was Elsa's best friend in the whole wide world. They did everything together. They were turned out together. We took them on walks together whenever either of them left, which Biscuit didn't leave that much because he was just really a companion. But when Elsa left, he would get all nervous, and it was really sad. But we don't know what one. He either had cancer in his liver or cancer that attacked his liver, causing liver disease. The liver produces the stuff that clots blood. So he banged his nose, and his nose was bleeding. The liver also does something that affects the brain, and since the liver was attacked, it couldn't function properly, which then attacked his brain, so he couldn't stand. He lost all of his balance. He didn't really know what was going on. He was just out of it. He was going blind. Just in that hour, he was already going blind from this. When he was like this one night, and we went out and we called the vet, and the vet said, okay, we'll give him this medicine and see how he's feeling tomorrow. So we did, and he didn't say what he thought it was. He said that he thought he had cancer, but we might be able to fix it with this. Gave him the medicine. He did okay during that day. He was eating and everything. He was fine, but then come that night when the medicine wore off, he went straight back to where he was the night before. And when we went outside to feed them dinner, we had locked him in Elsa's stall. We found him half under the gate, and he was like stuck under there. But I went out and tried to go help him. And when I got there, he stood up and pushed the gate off the hinges. And that was really scary, but then we called the vet again, and his nose was bleeding, and he could barely stand. We literally were holding him up. So it was a really bad day, but the vet said we had 2 options. He said you can take him to Tufts, and they might be able to do something about it, but we said no, he's old, he's lived his life, it's his time. There's no reason to put him through that stress of going to Tufts. He probably wouldn't even make it on the ride. So the vet just said, okay, I'll go get my stuff. He never even said, okay, so now I'm going to have to put him down or whatever. He just said, okay, I'll go get my stuff, and we said goodbye, and that was that. That was a really, really bad day. Very emotional. But he was an awesome pony. He went on the in his younger years, he was a champion driving pony, and he went on like the circuit and everything, and he was a champion. But then he was put out in a field to fight for food, and he was abused, well, not abused, but he was in a time of neglect. And then we got him, and he lived out his last years in a good life. He had friends, food, everything he wanted. Little kids came over and brushed him and pet him and stuff, and he lived, the last few years he lived very, very well. So I'm glad we gave him that at least. That was a really bad day though, so that's still kind of fresh. That wasn't that long ago. Maybe, well, let me see, like 2 weeks ago. It's really bad. Elsa was waiting for him all the next day. Yeah, it was really bad. So now Elsa's kind of lonely. We have Boomer, but I don't like Boomer. So, yeah. Since it's winter time and I'm not riding, I can still post videos with me and her, but it's not going to be anything very good. Now is a good time to do tutorials if you wanted to, any tutorials that don't involve me riding, like how to tack up, I don't know, the parts of a horse or whatever you want. Comment that down below. I'll see what I can get done. I'm working and I have school, so I have homework and all that stuff, so I don't really have that much time on my hands, but I'll see what I'll post videos more often. And comment any other ideas down below. I don't do outfit of the days. I mean, I don't care about, I ride in the barn in my barn clothes, a dirty, well, not dirty, but a stained t-shirt, and usually jeans and tall boots. That's what I go in every day. So I don't do anything like that. No beauty or anything. I'll do reviews. If I have whatever you want me to review, I'll review it. So just leave whatever you want down below. The other thing I wanted to bring up was, I don't know how many of you follow Grace and Kelsey on Dare Dream 1999, but they recently made a Snapchat for all of their fans, and if any of you would be interested in maybe Snapchatting me, I don't know if any of them will actually do that, but if you are, comment down below and I can think about doing that also. I don't mean to copy them, but I think it's a good idea. I've been Snapchatting them, so. So yeah, so comment ideas of new videos I can do, requests, if you want to Snapchat. So, thanks for watching, bye!